Hey everyone, this is Once Bitten with another Warhammer report. This time the province of Couronne, which however you pronounce that. I think that's the seat of government for Bretonnia. So this is where the special name character, King Luancourt or whatever, presides, but he's not fighting in this battle. So being invaded by the cross-dressing warriors of chaos. This is on my left flank. He's got a couple spawn, a couple units of warriors. The one on the left is frenzied. Mark of Corn. The one on the right is Mark of Nurgle. There's a battle standard bearer in there. And I don't remember how he was equipped, but he doesn't have one of those banners that's so devastating. I think he has like magic armor or something like that. Anyway, and then he's got his Chaos Knights with his Lord on a Juggernaut. Now if you follow my reports, this is the same list that I fought just a few games ago when his because of the Dawn attack rules, this Knight unit was kind of caught behind his lines, and then because we misunderstood a rule, his Lord was never really able to impact the game. So I found it interesting that this time he put him right out in front to make sure that didn't happen again. And yeah, here's the cross-dressing unit, and they've got obviously a big unit of Marauders, and they've got a spellcaster. I believe he's level 2, and I forget the lore he took. So he's got fast cav. This is on my far right. And this is my deployment after the Vanguard movement. So I decided for the most part to put everything on my right. That way he would have to turn his units, and I would, what I want to do is pick them off one at a time, because one-on-one or even two-on-one, I'm not sure that I can beat him. So got a couple tray buckets, got Knights Errant with the Errantry banner. On the horse, a level 4 not a damsel, prophetess with Lore of Life. And then I've got a level 2 damsel with the Lore of Beasts. Obviously some Peg Knights. Knights of the Realm, and I've got my Battle Standard Bearer. He's got the crown that makes them stubborn, plus a 1 better armor save. I've got 9 Questy Knights. You can't see my general. He's just in the lower right of this picture. I've got 34 men-at-arms. And normally I put the damsel in there, but I purposely put these guys away from my troops, hoping to draw off at least one of his units, and I didn't want her separated. Then I realized I gave my level 4 a feedback scroll. I gave my level 2 the Icon of Quinella, so she's able to give that unit a ward save, but she has to be with them. So I should have started her out there and then just moved her out of the unit, and I just wasn't thinking about it. Anyway, then I've got my archers. So Warriors Chaos turn 1. He moves up, as you can see. Really not a whole lot going on. His magic doesn't do anything. The one spell he did get off turned one of these models into a hero, which I just let it go. I didn't care. It remains in play, and I'll just dispel it at some point. So Brett's turn 1. I move the peasants up really aggressively. I really want him to charge those peasants. I want him just to get locked in combat and hopefully just, keep him tied up for a few rounds. Otherwise, I move up, as you can see on the far left. The Pegasus Knights charge one of the spawn, and I really think he made a mistake here, because I think I'm going to beat the spawn. I'm going to overrun into the other spawn, and then locking that one in combat, I'm going to tie up that frenzied unit of Chaos Warriors, which is, I think with this positioning, he wouldn't even be able to charge my Pegasus Knights. He's just stuck, and I think that was a mistake on his part, and it serves to help me isolate his units one at a time. So here on the far side, you can see what I did. I put my Pegasus Knights there. I want to get his fast cav out of the game, and so I think that for the most part, he's either going to move so far away from the action that he's going to be not hurting me, or I'm going to be able to charge him with my Pegasus Knights. So other views of the board. Land a stone on these guys, kill 1 Chaos Knight. After battle, I killed the spawn and overran into the next one. And we go to Warriors Chaos turn 2. Another thing that happened is I was able to put the +4 toughness on the Questy Knights. And I put my level 4 in with the Knights of the Realm. You can see her in the second row there. So, and I did that because I like the buff on her, so that he has to use his dice to dispel it later on. And then the toughness spell on the Questy Knights, just in case his general's unit wanted to charge them. And I would invite that charge, I think. if I were toughness 7. But he didn't do it. He charges his knights into the front of those men-at-arms. And I'm thinking that's just beautiful because I have my general within 12 inches. My damsel's right there. She can buff him on my turns, maybe get him extra toughness, extra strength. And for the most part, I should be stubborn 9. And very happy with that. What really surprised me is on the top of the screen, he actually backed up his Marauder unit. I think he was worried about getting multiple charges on it. So there's that. Oh, and you can see in that last picture that his frenzied unit just shuffled over because there's nothing really else they could do. I think here he brought his fast cav up, and I think he wanted to be able to charge my trebuchets, and if I charged him with my Pegasus Knights, at least the Pegasus Knights weren't going to be involved with the Marauder unit if a fight goes on up there. So I think that's what he was thinking there. I go ahead and dispel and get that hero out of that unit, and he kills 14 men-at-arms. We kill none of his. Oh no, I take that back. We kill 1 Chaos Knight, and we're stubborn 9, and we stick. The bad news is 14 was more than I expected. I don't know what I expected, but 14 was a lot. So these guys are not going to be able to stick around very long. So he actually kills a Pegasus Knight in this battle, and I fail to kill him. I put a couple wounds on him.